water crossing, and it's a method of getting out to someone who's stuck in a foot entrapment or getting a big group of people across the river. You'll notice the front person, generally the biggest. His job or her job is to hold that position, and you'll see it looks like a bit of an arrow. So being in this position now, they're able to divert water around them. So on the downstream side, just behind here, is what's called an eddy. So if someone was back here in a foot entrapment position, them diverting the water and creating that eddy would allow them just to stand up out of the foot entrapment. This is probably the most stable platform to do shallow water crossing. Right now they're out about the belly button height. They will be starting to struggle now. So any land-based operator that are allowed to do shallow water crossing as part of their agency, realistically you don't want to be going out further than roughly knee to thigh height. Anything above that, they're way too deep there for land-based operators. Swiftwater technicians could probably do that, but at some point they're going to collapse and they're going to start drifting away like that. So these are local VRA members training in local environments on their local rivers. Rivers they're going to have to respond to in a rescue. This is what it looks like at ground level for a rescuer. They're over on the riverbank, they're swimming, and their head's just floating above their water. Their whole body's underwater. I'm currently in the defensive swimming. That's generally the safest method to swim, but it's not the fastest. Defensive is the slowest, aggressive is the fastest. I'm just easing through here with a gentle paddle, basically a sculling motion. And I'm just cruising slowly, very little effort. Cruising, and I'm aiming for where I want to go. There's going to be an eddy just over there behind those trees, and that's where I want to get to. Here comes the rope. Hopefully he gets it. Perfect throw. And he's going to swing me in. And that was a perfect throw. Swimmer in the water, his job's to hold it onto the opposite shoulder to the person who threw it. That the rope, she'll put it over the opposite. This is Craig Barlow, a highly experienced member of the VRA. He's been on about 20 courses of mine. So he's going to demonstrate a split coil. He's got two coils. His main throwing arm is his right arm. His left hand is holding a few loops there. They're spare loops. So his primary throw is going to be with his right arm. Once he nails the first person, he's going to swap hands and coil into the other hand. Here he goes. So we've got two victims in the water now. Rope, perfect throw. He's then going to coil up. He's going to hold onto the middle, and he's going to throw at the second victim. He's moving downstream. Moving downstream gives him time in order to throw at the victim in the water to recoil. That was perfect. So by moving downstream while he's coiling, that's going to give him time to get more coils in his hand in order to nail it. Thank you, Mr. Barlow. 1 second. Here is an example of a reach pole. Here we are in the Macquarie River at Dubbo. We're in the middle of the river here on an island. Just a sample of what we could do with a reach pole. Are we ready, team? Let's go. Will's going to just drop it, and that allows them to push, 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 push to get maximum distance, and he can do a final push there, holding onto the rope if they let go of the end, and that's how they can capture a victim in the water using a reach pole. We've just finished our strainer swim. Quite a powerful strainer swim, to be honest. A lot of volume of water coming through. Looks pretty easy. Here we're demonstrating the cross reach throw. Craig Barlow's on river right. He's got the cross reach. Sim's going to deploy the rope. It's going to go. Craig Barlow's going to hook it, and he's got it. So that's a way of getting a rope across a river when you can't reach a throw bag. 1 stop, 2 up, 3 down. Left and right, let's go. Threes are down, threes down.